Video means to me telling stories and sharing experiences that some don't always get to be there to see.
Video is a way for me to share my thoughts without physically saying them. It's a way for me to express some things I don't even know about myself.
There could be so many different things that video is used for, and I think that's what makes it so versatile and so unique.
It's just a way to express myself and show what I'm feeling. You could share whatever you want to either two of your best friends or millions of people, and you're able to influence with that, which makes it really powerful.
I can make a video better than I can explain something.
It's just something that people can use to express themselves, their ideas, their thoughts.
Videos are a way to tell stories.
Hello, welcome to How to Make Mommy S'more Cookies.
Hey Junior Chefs!
Good morning Mustangs. TJTV starts now.
The Winter Wonderland Spectacular.
I'd say it takes a good friendship and bond with your classmates to make videos.
You learn lots of skills and lots of talents.
You have to learn how to put your creative side into the videos, and everybody has a unique creative side.
All you need is a camera and an idea.
Just have fun with it. Don't really think about everything that could happen. Think about what's happening now.
I feel like a lot of myself and my own voice echoes throughout the video, and you could see my personal connection to it. Whether you're making the video or watching the video, it always has some sort of message to send.
Having a good video that can keep you there will really make an impact.
Don't feel upset when inspiration doesn't immediately hit. It always takes a while, and when it does come, it'll be like the most amazing idea that you'll ever had.
In the video, it's kind of like you can do anything with it, and it's really just an opportunity to be creative.
It's not about winning the SEVA. It's about going through the process, experiencing it.
You get to have something that you can pour your heart into.
Welcome to the SEVAs! Welcome to the SEVAs.
Welcome to the SEVAs.
Welcome to the SEVAs.
Welcome to the SEVAs!
He was supposed to host tonight, but he did not make it under some other circumstances, so I'm Trevor. Everybody say hi, Trevor! And I'm super excited to be here tonight for SEVA 2026 because I know each and every one of you out there the entire year has been working on your video towards tonight's experience. Am I right? Who's ready to see if you want to see that? We want to bring on stage right now, big round of applause from Intercom High School. Please welcome Tania Sophia, giving the Creative Expression Award. From Toledo Middle School, please welcome Finn Egan with the Dr. Finn's got a fan club out there. From Winston Churchill Middle School, Ezra Torres Harrington. Instructional leaders. From North Lake, TK8, Amani Linson with the news story. You did that. Thank you. You did amazing. Great job. One more time for our SEVA host right there. You know, I got a chance to walk around the red carpets before the event started, and you guys are a good-looking group out there. Everyone's really dressed up. And how many of you have picked up your dress like 2 months ago? You know you were going to wear tonight? You had that already? How many of you figured it out like this morning? Good group. These are the future media and journalism groups right here in the Sacramento area, and we cannot thank you. Let's give everybody a big round of applause for being here tonight. Thank you, whether you're in person or you're home live streaming from home. We are honored to have you as part of this amazing, unforgettable event. Let me quickly go over some of the changes we made to help make this event even more meaningful. First of all, what do you guys think about the 3 o'clock start time? Yep. If you're trying to go home and finish that homework you need to do on Monday, right? It's a Sunday. If you can take, and just to let you know, after seeing this tonight, outside when you leave, there are food trucks for you. And dessert, if you like a food truck. Who's hungry and wants dessert afterwards, too? All of the money that goes to the food trucks will go back to support next year's SEVA program. There's a new category this year. Our school newscast got separated into 2 groups. The school newscast now is the school news story and the school newscast. So those 2 categories got separated. None of this could not have happened with the help of our volunteer judges. If you were a judge and you're in the audience, would you mind standing up right now to say thank you to all of our volunteer judges? Thank you for the hours of volunteer time put into this and what is a very difficult job to judge. Let's give another big round of applause. Without them, this would not happen today. This is my favorite request, and it's a true request. Please, right now, take out your cell phones. Turn on those cameras, and we encourage you, ask you, each and every one of you, to take photos and video all night of this event. Take out selfies. Take photos of there when you have friends up here. We want you to follow us on Instagram and make a story post. Parents, if you don't know what an Instagram story post is, ask your kids next year. Please hashtag those to hashtag SEVA2026 and stick around to the end of the show because there's awesome swag bags that you could earn today after the event. If you haven't started posting tonight, remember you can post all week because there's plenty of shows to happen. All right, let's get this party started. Are you ready? Please welcome to the stage the man, the executive director of the Sacramento Educational Cable Consortium, Aaron Heinrich.
Trevor. So before we begin presenting these much-deserved awards, there are some special people we would like to recognize, starting with our sponsors. First, Sunlight Communications. Most of you probably wouldn't even know of them until you had a SEVA Media Lab put in place or had problems with one. They've been partnering with SECC for decades and have been a consistent sponsor of this event for years. While they are not here, they will be watching the recording later. Let's give them a big hand. Thank you, Sunlight. And let's not forget Comcast Communications. Comcast has been a consistent partner and supporter of our mission to expand access to educational and community programs through funding, infrastructure, and technical assistance. Comcast helps ensure that local voices and educational content reach a broader audience. Their investment strengthens media literacy and provides valuable resources for students, educators, and community producers. This ongoing collaboration plays an important role in fostering an informed and connected Sacramento community. Let's give Comcast a big hand. Thank you. Then there's our newest sponsor, Golden One Credit Union. This is the first year they've been involved, and we hope they decide to come back for many more. You'll hear more from them later, but let's give them a round of applause too. But wait, there's more. The SEVA Lab program and tonight's award celebration are made possible in part by the Sacramento Metropolitan Cable Television Commission. If any members and staff of the Cable Commission are here, please stand up and be recognized. Although I can't see right now, don't think good of it. Let's give them a hand anyway. All right. There's also our board of directors. Each district representative on our board acts as your advocate, ensuring schools, teachers, and students have the resources they need to produce the kind of work we'll be seeing this afternoon. They continue to be incredibly supportive, and much of what we've been able to do this year could not have happened without them. Let's have any members of the SECC Board of Directors stand up and be recognized. I know there's a couple because I saw them. There they are in the front. Thank you, guys. Finally, I want to call out our staff for all the hard work they put toward this incredible event. They're scattered throughout the building. Some of them are out there on the cameras, some of them are back here running some other parts. But, you know, we've all been working on this for months to make sure this event was both memorable and meaningful for all of you. So let's give them a big thank you too. All right, so you can give your hands a rest for a minute. You know, I can't believe a year has passed since I stood up here and welcomed you all in my new role as Executive Director of SECC. A lot has happened since. I could spend hours talking about that, but that's not why we're here. We're here to celebrate the incredibly creative work produced by students who decided to enter the SEVAs and put their imaginations, their creativity on display for all of you to see. I want you to think about that for a moment. Taking an idea, no matter how big or small, how serious or lighthearted, and turning it into something that can make people laugh, cry, change their mind, or even change the way they do something. That's pretty powerful. That's creativity. But here's what's crazy. I've worked with a lot of people in my life, many who did not think they were creative. These are people who work in media, marketing, advertising, and granted, they may not have been the ones creating content or campaigns, but I never thought that meant they weren't creative. Here's what I tell them. Every time you come up against an obstacle and find a way out, that's being creative. Every time you run into a problem and find a way to solve it, that's creativity. Even when you're in the middle of a shoot, a creative project, and something doesn't work and you have to find a way to make it work, that's creativity. Being creative is at the core of what it means to be a human being. We've been telling stories for years and years and years and years. And this afternoon, we are in the presence of an auditorium full of incredibly creative human beings. Teachers who nurture that creativity, show students how to turn their ideas into something more. Parents, you encourage your kids to explore, experiment, and express themselves. And all of you students who had an idea you wanted to share, a story you wanted to tell. Albert Einstein once said, creativity is intelligence having fun. Think about that. Creativity is intelligence having fun. That's just fun thinking about it, right? I mean, how many of you think an instructional video is intelligence having fun, or a PSA or a documentary? You probably didn't think about it at the time that you were making those or watching them, but that's what was happening. So here's what I want to leave with all of you students. Whether you win tonight or not, hold on to your creativity, your intelligence. Keep exploring, keep experimenting. The world needs more people who are willing to imagine something new and good, then do everything possible to bring it to life. And most importantly, have fun doing it. All right. And by the way, just to be clear, we will be back next year. So with that, I'll turn it back over to Trevor. Thank you.
So, with that, you ready for the first award? Let's do it. Please welcome Michael Kelly, Executive Director of Technology for the Natomas Unified School District, and Sanaya Sophie from Intercom High School, with the Honorable Mention in SEVA for Creative Expression.
Thanks, Trevor. In my role, I spend a lot of time thinking about tools, systems, and support students and staff need to be successful. And nights like this remind us why that work matters. When students are given the opportunity to produce work for an audience, they are doing something meaningful. They are making choices, solving problems, and learning how to bring an idea across the finish line. I'm really honored to be here. It's inspiring to see the heart and soul these students put into their work. That effort is going to be on full display.
I agree. It's inspiring, and I've certainly learned a lot as a student who has been involved with SEVA Awards for the past couple of years.
Before we start announcing the winners in the creative expression category, let's give everyone a little background. The SEVA competition is an opportunity for local students to be recognized for excellence in video production. A panel of 3 or more judges reviewed each entry and scored them on an established set of guidelines. The judges then reviewed the top entries and chose honorable mentions and the SEVA award winners. In order to maintain a standard of excellence, the judges are not required to give an award in every category. As a result, only the best entries receive the title of 2026 SEVA.
Each SEVA finalist will receive an Award of Merit certificate. These certificates will be available for the teachers to pick up backstage after this evening's event. If you win an award this evening, please come up to the stage as soon as you hear your name called for an honorable mention or SEVA.
Let's get right to it. As Trevor mentioned, the first category of the evening is creative expression. The creative expression category is exactly what you might think it is. It can include fictional content, book trailers, original music videos, or any program that has an educational message but doesn't fit in other categories. So let's take a look at the first set of finalists for the K-3 creative expression category.
How to make chocolate chip cookies. SEVA Advice Station, Sunrise Elementary.
The judges awarded an honorable mention and SEVA in this category. The honorable mention goes to C. Lang for her video C Advice Station. C said the Advice Station is a project to help students feel supported and teaches us how to solve problems in a positive and respectful way. Sounds like something we can all use now.
Hello everyone. Thank you for this award. I did not think I would win, but I also give advice, so maybe I should have known. C's Advice Station. I made C's Advice Station because people always have questions, and I also have answers. Not always the right ones, but still answers. Thank you to all the students who asked me questions. Some of them were very confusing, and I'm still thinking about them. Thank you to all the adults who asked me questions too. I hope my advice helped you a little bit, or at least didn't make things worse. Thank you to my teachers and family for helping me make this video and for not stopping me when I said my ideas. I learned that creative expressions means you can share your ideas even if they are a little weird or a lot weird. And sometimes the best ideas are the ones that make people laugh and go, wait, what? So thank you for listening to my advice. If it worked, you're welcome. If it didn't, it's not my fault. And of course, thank you SECC for making this happen and for this award. Thank you.
C.
Okay.
Now for the winner in the K-3 creative expression category. Amira Singh of Maryhill Elementary and Middle School. She said her message is that baking is fun and anybody can do it. You can even do it with a penguin. Here's Amira's project, cookies with a penguin.
We are going to make chocolate chip cookie mix a stick of butter in an egg. Put it all in a bowl and stir. Is this what I read? Hi, I'm very honored to be here. I didn't think that much that I would win. I put a lot of effort into this and it was so fun making this with my mom, and we did all the actions in the stop motion. She helped me move it all, and it was just so fun. All the editing and everything, especially because I love penguins. I, of course, wanted to add that in, so I did. And I love making cookies, so I added that in too. I put both of my favorite things into the same thing. And I also added one more thing I added that I love doing, making videos.
It's the whole reason you do it. Congratulations again to C and Amira. Now for the 4th to 6th grade group in the creative expression category. Here are your finalists.
The Disappearing People, Ellen Pfeiffer, Play Creation, Maryhill Elementary and Middle School. How to Do a Cartwheel, sort of. James A. McKee Elementary. Saving Ecosystem and the Environment, Albert Schweitzer Elementary. Sunrise on the Reaping, book review, Florence Markoffer Elementary.
The judges awarded an honorable mention as well as a SEVA in this category. The honorable mention goes to The Disappearing People, produced by Joey Dia-Ivio, Sophia Stone, Gemma Fasciano of Elaine Fikehart Elementary. Their message is, don't accept things from strangers. Let's check it out.
Hello. I didn't think this would happen, so I didn't really prepare anything. So, thank you.
Now for the SEVA Award in the 4 to 6 Creative Expressions category. That goes to Sunrise on the Reaping book review produced by Anna Brown. Her message is to get adults to read this new and wonderful book if they haven't already. She said those who have read the Hunger Games series would most likely enjoy it. Let's see her winning entry.
Sunrise on the Reaping is 400 pages long and is a sequel to the popular Hunger Games series. The setting takes place sometime in the future in a dystopian America named Panem. Sunrise on the Reaping is written from the main character's point of view.
Thank you again to Anna Brown for her video, Sunrise on the Reaping book review.
Now we move on to the 7 to 8 Creative Expressions category. Let's see what the finalists created.
Positive Feedback, Will Rogers Middle School. Emotional Jazz Swag, Toby Johnson Middle School.
The judges gave both an honorable mention and SEVA in this category. The honorable mention goes to The Search for Better Sleep, produced by Jonice Nikionzi from Maryhill Elementary and Middle School. He said that as someone who struggled to go to sleep on time, he wanted to create something that relates to his own bad habits. This video will hopefully help people who create better sleep habits so they stay healthy and energized. Let's see what we can learn.
I was never going to bed on time, playing games and watching YouTube instead. When I woke up, I realized that it was going to be another tiring day.
Great work, Jonice. Thank you so much for your video.
Thank you. Now for the SEVA winner in the 7th through 8th age group. Litterbug, produced by Holly Miyazaki and Rory Rauch. This message is to discourage others from littering and show how easy it is to throw away your trash. Here is Litterbug.
It won't hurt the planet. It's just one piece of trash. Trust me, one piece can hurt the planet. You do not want to do it. Why?
We would like to thank the SECC in Albione Middle School.
We would also like to thank Ms. McNeil, our Camps TV classmates, and our families for all their support.
And of course, we have to thank our trash character, Jimmy.
We are very grateful for this awesome experience and opportunity.
Thank you for this wonderful award.
Now, in the 9th to 12th creative expression category, here are the finalists.
No Dice, official music video. Casa Roble Fundamental High School. Heroes. Pleasant Grove High School. The Male Monster. Pleasant Grove High School.
The judges gave an honorable mention and a SEVA. The honorable mention goes to Reflection, produced by Caden Simmons, Jackson Truitt of Pleasant Grove High. They say their film is a play on depression and suppressing emotions. The film shows how to see new aspects of life. Let's watch.
Ever since I gained consciousness, I've had this feeling that this life will be mine. A feeling that I'm not myself. But again, I don't know why. I just feel it.
Thank you again to Cadence and Jackson for their video Reflection. Now for the winners. Heroes by Anthony Evangelist and Samantha Mogus of Del Campo High. They wanted to present the idea of heroism in a personal and realistic way to encourage the audience, and especially younger people, to reflect on and appreciate those who have supported them throughout their life. Let's see.
I wish heroes like these were real.
They are. They're just not right in front of us. Maybe they don't wear capes or fly through the sky, but they're always watching, sometimes closer than we think.
Thank you. I originally wrote a script, but I lost it, so I'm gonna wing it again. I just want to say thank you, SECC, for all you've done for me my past 4 years of high school. I don't know where I would be or where I would be going without them. I want to thank my teacher, Mr. Weitzel, who taught me everything I know. I also want to thank every one of my classmates who came out to support me today. I want to thank my partner for all of her help as well. And I also want to thank my heroes who are also sitting in the crowd as well. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to all the winners in this category and to everyone that entered.
Yes, great job. All of this great work has definitely inspired me to do even better on my projects next year.
What we saw in this category took planning, persistence, and the willingness to put your work in front of others. That deserves to be recognized. Let's make sure they hear how proud of them we are. Trevor, back to you.
Let's give a big round of applause for Michael and Tanaya. All I can say, that's one category in, and let's go to the next category. That was some awesome work this week on that screen. Okay, please welcome to the stage Lauren Wagner, film and media professor at Pacific Oak River College, and Finn Egan from Tobin Middle School. They will be presenting the documentary presentations.
Finn, you're a legit celebrity here, so this is really a pleasure for me. Thank you, Trevor. I am very pleased to be here this evening, especially having Finn present with me.
Thank you, Ms. Wagner. It's great to see everyone here this evening. Having submitted a few projects in the past, I know what it takes to get this far.
Regardless of the category, they do take a lot of effort. But documentary category may be one of the hardest.
That's right. It's videos of any length that gives an in-depth look at topics such as classroom curriculum, people in current events or history, or issues that can affect any age.
With that in mind, let's take a look at this year's finalists in the K-3 documentary category.
My Emotions, Mary Hill Elementary and Middle School. White Country, Forces on the Playground, Harrods School.
The judges did not select an honorable mention in this age group, but did choose a SEVA winner. And the award is given to My Emotions, produced by Remy Garten of Mary Hill Elementary and Middle School. Remy said she wanted to show that emotions matter and it's okay to have big feelings. Here's Remy's documentary, My Emotions.
It's important to talk about feelings.
It's important to talk about feelings because your feelings matter. All of them. When you're happy, when you're sad, when you're angry.
Come on up, Remy. Big step up. Okay, buddy. Right there. Do you want me to hold that? It's kind of heavy.
What, Ma?
Thank you to Mary Hill and Miss Lodato for helping Remy create this amazing film, and we are so proud of you, Remy. And shout out to his brother who just had a blowout while we were waiting, so we're sad he'll miss it, but thank you.
Up next, the 4th to 6th grade documentary category. Let's take a look at the finalists.
Spanish Project, Todos Raven, Mary Elementary. Respecting the friends, the also Alan Piper, the story of our dreams.
In this category, the judges awarded an honorable mention and a SEVA. The honorable mention goes to A World Away, produced by Harry from Del Paso Elementary. Harry said this project is an opportunity to build empathy and understanding for the immigrant experience. He visited India this past February and was able to capture meaningful footage there for his documentary, which he said helped bring his family's stories to life. Let's take a look at Harry's entry.
My name is Harinder Dillon, and I am a third-generation Sikh American with relatives who came to the U.S. in the 1970s.
During this time period, rural parts of America had a physician shortage.
Well, first, I want to thank the people who have supported me, my parents, my media teacher, Miss Darrell, and it's been a great opportunity that I've had to compete, and I respect all of the people who I have been competing with, and it's just been a great experience.
Great work, Harry.
Now for the SEVA award in this category, and that goes to Now and Then, the story of our grandparents. Produced by Sadie and Ruby of Del Paso Elementary. They say they hope their project inspires other kids to ask questions, learn more about their own grandparents, and appreciate the meaningful lessons they can share about the past. Here's their documentary entry.
When our grandparents were kids, things were much different than they are now. I wonder if the activities they did were different too.
We would often in the winter, we would go tobogganing on the hills when there was snow on the hills.
Thanks so much for this award. We worked so hard to be up here.
Special thanks to our grandparents and media teacher for making this work. None of this would have happened without you. Thank you.
Now for the 7 to 8 documentary category. Here are the finalists.
Fighting for Equality. House of Representative document. Imagine Family. Stories Mary Hill Elementary and Middle School. Yuba City, Nagar 13. Catherine L. Albion Middle School. Tim Kindle documentary. Still
The judges gave an honorable mention and a SEVA in this category. The honorable mention goes to It Runs in the Family, Stories, Media, and Maybe a Little Flower. Produced by Kayla Lodato of Maryhill Elementary and Middle School. Kayla said she wanted to connect the common talents through multiple generations in a family. Here's her documentary.
I've always loved creating, whether it's filming a story or making something for the people I love. But I started to notice something. These passions didn't just start with me. They showed up in my grandparents, in my mom, and even in generations I've never met. I want to thank my mom, my dad, and my grandparents who are not here today, but I know they're watching from their TV in Idaho. I have always had a passion for baking and media, and they have brought both sides of that into my life. I also wouldn't be here if my papa wouldn't introduce me to media, and my mom, who is also my tech teacher. I am just so grateful that I'm able to be here today.
Congratulations, Kaylana. Now for the SEVA award in this category. And that award goes to Fighting for Equality from Exclusion to Justice. Produced by Noah Chung from Toby Johnson Middle School. Noah said his documentary teaches the impact and history of the Chinese Exclusion Act. It's a reminder of a dark time in U.S. history and how we must strive to have equality in the United States. Let's check out Noah's documentary.
Starting around the 1850s, the Chinese were facing a lot of discrimination.
By 1853 and 1854, they started passing local and regional laws designed to discriminate against the Chinese.
First off, I would like to thank my mom and my dad for helping me pushing me to work harder and lifting me up when I felt down. I would also like to thank Ms. Foltz for bringing this topic into my interest in history class. And finally, I would like to thank Ms. Ganser for helping me and TJTV as a whole be more creative, expressive, and funny. Thank you.
And now for the finalists in the 9/12 documentary category.
Dreamers Deferred, The American Dream on Hold, in Yorktown High School. Tech Edition, Casa Roble Fundamental High School. E-Funding Our Future. American River Safety Video, Pleasant Grove High School. Sea Adventures of Mermaid.
The judges gave both an honorable mention and SEVA in this category. The honorable mention goes to Sea Adventures with Merman Mike. Produced by Adil Zafar and Teo Larson from Del Campo High. They say that through the story of Merman Mike, also known as Michael Pelly, it shows us you do not need fame or extraordinary abilities to make a difference. What matters most is finding something you care about and committing yourself to mastering it. Let's take a look.
Back in July of 2025, I lost my phone in Lake Natoma. I eventually got it back, but retrieving it opened me up to a whole community I didn't know existed. Meet Merman Mike, one of many recovery divers in the Sacramento area.
We want to say a big thank you to Comcast, SECC, and Mr. Weitzel, our teacher.
We also want to give a big thanks to Merman Mike. Obviously, we want to bring awareness to local heroes. And you can find him on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Make sure you just send a message saying thank you and check out his videos as well. That's it. Thank you.
Great work. And now for the SEVA Award, it goes to Dreamers Deferred, The American Dream on Hold. Produced by Joey Parikh and Tanaya Safri of Inderkum High School. They said their documentary teaches that DACA reflects core American values by protecting young immigrants who were brought to the U.S. without a choice and giving them the opportunity to pursue education, work, and a better future. It emphasizes that immigration is a human issue rooted in fairness, dignity, and equal opportunity. Here's what they created.
DACA became kind of this pressure valve, a release of some pressure among the immigrant community to at least provide some benefit, and then it just became a moral dilemma.
DACA was born from the same spirit as the Declaration of Independence.
We are so honored to receive this award. We would like to extend our thanks to SECC, Ms. May and Mr. Overstreet, Kevin and Judah,
as well as to all of the interviewees that partook in our documentary, especially Representative Amibera, Diana Montalongo, and Tomas Angebalista, our 2 recipients, as well as Kevin Johnson, Cynthia Gomez, and Hugo Vera. Thank you so much to your contributions to this wonderful documentary.
Congratulations to all of the finalists in the documentary category.
And to all of the winners and honorable mentions in the documentary category this year.
Finn, it's been a pleasure being up here with you. Maybe we get to do it again next year.
I hope so, and appreciate presenting with you too.
Now, joining us to recognize a very special group of individuals is Dominic Lorente, Multimedia Senior Strategist with Golden One Credit Union. Please join me in welcoming Dominic, also a former student of mine, to the stage.
Thank you, Finn and Professor Wagner. I'm Dominic Lorente, representing Golden One Credit Union tonight. At Golden One, we're proud to be a local member-owned credit union that was founded right here in Sacramento in 1933. Our mission is to deliver exceptional financial services and support that empower our members and communities. Supporting students, educators, and families is at the heart of what we do because when young people are given opportunities to create, learn, and express themselves, it strengthens our entire region. Through scholarships, financial education, and learning opportunities, Golden One is committed to supporting students as they plan for their futures. That's why being part of the SEVAs tonight is so meaningful to us. This event celebrates not just incredible student talent, but the educators who make that creativity possible. While we're here tonight to recognize the work of students, we also want to honor a group of extraordinary individuals who help make sure students get the instruction and help they need to create the work we're seeing this afternoon. The teachers who dedicate their passion and expertise to media education. As someone involved in producing and managing media projects as a career, I could not have been in that role without the help of teachers and mentors like the ones in our audience tonight. The production staff at SECC talked to students around the county about their teachers. Here's what those students had to say.
So it'll export up to whatever the last thing is.
Yeah. I want you to think about different camera angles that you can use.
That's why it's always better to use the mics that are set up in the studio.
I think you guys are ready. I'm proud of you guys stepping out there.
My media teacher is Miss Taylor from Sylvan Middle School.
My media teacher is Mr. Krieger.
My media teacher is Mrs. Batts. Mr. Weitzel.
Mr. Clark.
Mrs. Darrow.
My favorite thing about Miss Beckett is that she's super easy to talk to. She'll never give you a hard time.
I like how she encourages you to do videos and how she's always checking on how your video is going and giving her input on it.
Mr. Fancher is the best teacher because he taught us to film and all those stuff.
He's taught me a lot because I just never knew anything about media until I came into this class.
Throughout the week, she makes sure that we're all getting our work done, that we're filming, that we know what we're doing, that we have help if we need it.
Miss Albert is very nice and she's always willing to help you. And if you need anything or have any questions about the whole process, she's always there to guide you through it.
Or my media teacher is Mrs. Ganser.
She's really hip, as kids would say.
And she is one of the reasons that I love broadcast media as much as I do.
She's very talented in what she does, and I would say she's one of my favorite teachers.
All right, let's give our teachers another big round of applause. So on behalf of Golden One, thank you to our educators for everything you do to inspire and support students across our community. We're grateful to be part of an event that celebrates both creativity and the teachers behind it. With that, I'll now turn it back to Trevor.
Thank you, Dominic. As a teacher, I know how much hard work goes into these videos. One more time for all of our incredible teachers out there. Thank you, teachers. Instructional video, let's do this. Please welcome to the stage, Caitlin Luna, Director of Community Investment with Sacramento Public FC, and Essa Torres-Harrington with Winston Churchill Middle School.
All right, thank you so much, Trevor. I am very excited to be here at the 2026 SEVA celebration alongside Isla. How's everyone doing out there? I had the privilege of being here as a presenter last year in this same category, and I think you were here too and actually won an award, right?
That's right, I was. I'm honored to be here as well, and I'm excited to give out some awards with you.
All right, let's get to it. The instructional category recognizes programs that teach about a subject or skill or give how-to advice. It's worth noting that this is usually the most popular topic to enter, so you can imagine that it makes judging even more difficult. Let's take a look at the first set of finalists for the K-3 instructional category.
E is for Easy Cheese Danish, Maryhill Elementary and Middle School. Bye Bye Bedtime, Sunrise Elementary.
The judges decided to give an honorable mention and SEVA in this category. And the honorable mention goes to Bye Bye Bedtime, produced by C. Lang of Sunrise Elementary. She said she wanted to encourage students to be creative and see how one magic act might encourage them to come up with new creative acts on their own. Here is Bye Bye Bedtime.
Time to disappear. Hi everyone, thank you so much for this award. I'm really happy and a little bit surprised because honestly, I was trying to avoid bedtime. My video is called Bye Bye Bedtime, and now kids everywhere might know a magical way to disappear and not to go to bed. Sorry, parents. Thank you to my family and Mr. Harding for helping me, and to SECC for this amazing reward. And remember, if you see a blanket moving, it might be me escaping bedtime. Thank you one and all and small for coming and watching my video. Thank you.
Congratulations, C. Now let's get to the SEVA winner in this category.
That would be E is for Easy Cheese Danish, produced by McKenna Lodato, Maryhill Elementary and Middle School. McKenna describes her project as a tutorial about cheese Danish pastries. We've got to see this.
And then next you have to put the egg wash on the edge of the puff pastries and sugar. First, I would like to thank my grandparents for just letting me have a bunch of fun when I was making that video, and to thank my sister and my parents to guide me around it. Thank you.
Big round of applause for McKenna. Now, let's move to the 4th to 6th grade group in this category. Here are this year's finalists.
How to make cake. How to make fake snow. How to make a pixel pic out of cardboard. Maryville Elementary and Middle School. How to sit in a chair. Cookies SEVA. James A. McKee Elementary.
The judges picked an honorable mention and a SEVA in this age group. The honorable mention goes to How to Make Fake Snow, produced by Ben, Gage, and Kerner of Del Paso Manor Elementary. They said they wanted to create a fun and engaging experience for kids and families, especially for those who don't have snow where they live. It's designed for children ages 7 and up. Here's their entry.
We want to thank the SEC for this award and a large mixing bowl, a whisk, and a measuring cup. I was nervous. We wanted to thank the SEC for this award, and we wanted to thank the families who helped us, who supported us, and I also wanted to thank my friends who worked with me on this project. Yeah. Sorry.
All right, now for the SEVA winner in this group, and that is How to Make Cake Pops, produced by Olivia, Peyton, and Sloan of Del Paso Elementary. They said that while store-bought cake pops are delicious, making them yourself can be a special and memorable experience, and let's see how they did it.
Melt the candy melt in the microwave and occasionally take them out to stir or else they might burn.
I just want to thank our parents for everything that they did to help us drive to places and everything. And I also want to thank our media teacher, Mrs. Darrow, for teaching us how to do everything.
Yeah, and I want to thank SECC and our PTA for funding all the materials and getting us all the amazing equipment we get to use. And I also want to thank all our classmates and friends and the other people in my group because none of this would have been possible without them. Thank you.
Okay, now for the 7th to 8th grade group in this category. Here are the finalists.
How to shoot in hockey. Arcade Fundamental Middle School. Homemade barbecue wings. Catherine L. Albiani Middle School. How to properly play at a park. Catherine L. Albiani Middle School. How to throw a football. Catherine L. Albiani Middle School. How to make pizza toast. Heron School. How to make a Yule log. Catherine L. Albiani Middle School. How to study. Folsom Middle School.
Judges chose 2 honorable mentions and a single SEVA in this group. The first honorable mention is awarded to How to Shoot in Hockey, produced by William McQuigg from Arcade Fundamental Middle School. As you can imagine, this video is meant to teach new hockey players the basic fundamentals of the 3 shots in hockey. Let's see how it's done.
Puck position. Place the puck between the middle and toe of your stick blade. Finally, your follow through. Point your stick towards your target and transfer your weight forward. This is how the full motion should look.
Congratulations, William. Now for the second honorable mention, which goes to How to Throw a Football, produced by Jacques Nichols from Catherine Albiani Middle School. The title pretty much says it all, and I'm loving the sports themes, by the way. Jacques, please come up to the stage and accept your award.
Our identity for this how-to is a football. Step 2, stretching. You're gonna want to stretch before you throw. If not, it can lead to bad injuries and overall would not be a fun experience.
Big round of applause for Jacques. And Isla, do you want to announce the winner of this group?
Absolutely. That would be How to Properly Play at a Park, produced by Vivian Greco from Catherine Albiani Middle School. Vivian said she produced this to show how to play at a park and be safe at the same time. Let's take a look.
You want to position yourself where your bottom is on the top of the slide. Make sure your legs are straight forward and your hands are over your chest like this. Now, you push yourself gently down the slide.
Let's give Vivian a big round of applause. Now for the finalists in the 9 through 12 grade group in the instructional category. How to make spooky brownies, Indercombe High School. How to ollie, Center High School. How to make a paper crane, Casa Roble Fundamental High School. How to find a book using the Dewey Decimal System, Center High School. Bake with me, Highlands High School. Quick 5 C's of Cinematography, Cordova High School. How to make French toast bake, Cordova High School. The judges chose an honorable mention and a SEVA winner. The honorable mention goes to How to Make French Toast Bake, produced by Ava Bowling. Ava describes this as a unique take on the traditional French toast. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Let's see how it's done.
French toast bake. It's a simple and sweet breakfast.
That brings us to the winner of this year's instructional category for the 9 to 12 grade. The winner is Quick 5 C's of Cinematography, produced by Calvin Gwynn, Cordova High. Calvin produced this video to educate beginners about the essential elements for cinema video and storytelling.
Hey, I'm Calvin. If you want to create an impactful storyline for your cinema videos, you want to follow the 5 C's of cinematography. One of the first C's of cinematography is camera angles. Here, I'm demonstrating a low camera angle.
Congratulations, Calvin. All right, well, I think that's it for us today, Isla. Do you think they'll bring us back next year?
I hope so. This was really fun.
All right, let's turn it back to Trevor.
Thank you, Caitlin. Let's give them a big round of applause. How's everyone doing so far? Yeah, it's a great night here at SEVA. I want to remind you to please take photos and post them to our hashtag. Our next category is an incredible category. It's the Teacher of the Year Award. Now, there's a big change to it this year. For the last 18 years, it was called the Alan Hinterstein Award, and in 2025, the last year was awarded to Charles King at Heron High School. Charles King at Heron High School. Starting this year, the Teacher of the Year Award has changed the name of the Vernon Bishop Award, Memorial Award. Many of you knew Vernon and the impact he had on media education as a teacher at Center High School. But for those of you who do not know him, please take a moment on the screen to see what he did for the SEVA community.
Hi, my name is Vernon Bishop, and I teach at Center High School. Here we are back again at Media Communications Academy at Center High School. Today we're in the television production studio.
Vernon was not only instrumental in making the Media Academy what it is, but he created a pipeline with the elementary teachers.
Vernon Bishop, the minute he walked into a room, could captivate an audience. He had just a way of getting low down with the kids, talking to them, really animated and moving. The kids didn't take their eyes off of him.
The impact that he made on both myself and my fellow students is that he gave many people a love for media, because he taught it in a way that not just teaching us the basics, but teaching us what ways it can help us in the future.
Mr. Bishop is really funny, and he's a really great teacher, and he's helped me so much with these last 2 years of making videos.
I think he's like really goofy and like a major dork.
That lamp will heat this fixture up to extremely hot temperature, which could cause a serious burn if you were to touch it. How do I know? I've done it.
If I had to describe Bishop, I would say he was one of those people that was a world changer. Getting to hear a lot of the stories that I have about Bishop since he's passed, and it makes you realize that even though like your relationship felt so unique, that he really was extending it to everybody.
It's not just a class, it's like something that you learn and you experience, and it's honestly, he's honestly one of the best teachers I've ever had.
He's had a big impact on a lot of individuals, and I know he'll be greatly missed, but remembered very well.
I want them to understand that their message and their story and the content is really important, that they can use that anywhere they go.
I'm Vernon Bishop at Center High School. Enjoy your filmmaking.
That was incredibly inspiring. I knew Vernon myself, and as part of the SEVA teacher, and I know other SEVA teachers can say the same thing. Anytime you had a video question, you called Vernon, he would respond to you and help you. To present the first annual Vernon Bishop Memorial Teacher of the Year Award, please welcome to the stage his wife, Gail Bishop.
Thank you, Trevor. For those of you who knew Vernon Bishop, it wouldn't take much time before you realized that he loved teaching and he loved his job as MCA director at Center High School. As his wife, I was often concerned with his long hours and after-school commitments. One morning, I recall telling him that he should sleep in longer and head to the classroom just a little later. His reply was, "I wake up every day and feel fortunate to go to work and love what I do." I met Vernon in 1987 at the Rusty Pelican restaurant in Alameda, California, while I was playing there with a local band. He was fresh off the road as a touring musician, and he had just started his first teaching job at Bella Vista High School. He taught and conducted concert band, marching band, and jazz band. He was a superb bassist and an excellent trombone player. In 1991, Vernon took a position as band director at Center High School. After about 5 more years of teaching music, a media teaching position became available. I remember quite well the day he came home and told me he wanted this new position. Indeed, he got the job and he was thrilled. He poured his heart and soul into the students and the creative work. His music skills, talent, and the experience of performing carried over into what he taught in media. It was the perfect transition and he absolutely loved it. I am so honored that you would consider naming this award after him, and Vernon would be humbled. Thank you. Thank you. So this year's Teacher of the Year is someone many of you know, not just as a teacher, but as a colleague and a friend. Teaching was not her first career, but once she became a teacher, she became completely devoted to her students, her community of media educators, and to the idea of becoming the best teacher she could possibly be. Always looking for ways to expose her students to new opportunities to learn and express themselves through media. It gives me great pride to announce the very first Vernon Bishop Memorial Teacher of the Year winner, Melissa May. A media teacher from Indercombe High School. Let's hear what her students and her principal have to say about her.
So think about, when we talk about what we're posting, we have our Osmo camera to give it that nice smooth look. What size market is Sacramento, by the way?
My media teacher is Melissa May, and she's taught me everything from A to Z, how to perform and how to edit.
She is so friendly and so supportive of everything that we do.
Mrs. May, she's very sweet, and the way she talks is just, I don't know.
She's so whimsical.
She's whimsical for sure, yeah.
Think about what you probably don't want to post or what you might want to take off your posts. If you're applying for college, they do check that, so heads up for that, okay?
Her energy and her passion for what she does is just amazing. I don't think there's anybody that has more energy than she does. She's passionate, she's student-centered, and you can tell she loves what she does, and it just spreads to all of her students.
It is a great pleasure to be able to send my students to Melissa May at Indercombe when they leave here. She's such an enthusiastic teacher, but she has so much experience too.
Right now, the wet roadway is not causing a problem in Modesto or the Central Valley. No accidents there to report. We'll let you know if that changes.
Video to me is a way to express who you really are. So to help students have a voice and apply technology to that. So I really believe everybody is a storyteller and everybody can communicate. They just need someone to help get the confidence and the skills to put that together.
Ms. May has had a huge impact on our school. Our program would not be what it is without her persistence and encouragement of everybody to do their best.
This space has become kind of a comfort zone for me too. It's become a space where I can grow, learn more about myself, and just become a better person, and it's all thanks to Ms. May.
I appreciate Ms. May for being able to and being willing to give me these opportunities.
If you ask any student at this campus who's had Ms. May, even for a day, they'll just be beaming and they'll love talking about her because she's truly just such an amazing teacher.
Thank you for being an amazing teacher, and thank you for teaching me the ways of broadcast media.
If I could say anything to her, it would just be thank you.
I'm incredibly grateful for what she's done, not just for me,
but for every single student that walks through your doors.
Favorite part about teaching the media program is definitely the students. The creative ideas they have just blow me away. And when you see that spark go off, there's nothing else like it.
Unfortunately, Melissa could not be with us today. She's actually at another event in Southern California serving as their MC. But SECC was able to surprise her with the award before she left, and here was her response.
Come out here.
Oh my God. Hello? Wow.
Hi. Surprise! This is Nick from SEVA.
Hi, Nick. How are you?
Hello there.
Hello. How are you?
Hi.
Hi.
We are here today, as you know, SECC and SEVA every year honors an outstanding educator. And this year's award is our first annual Vernon Bisho Award.
Oh.
In honor of the late Vernon Bisho of Center High School.
Wow.
And we are pleased to present you with the first annual Vernon Bisho Award.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Good job.
So honored. I'm so very honored. Vernon is a legend and helped teach for my amazing students. It's a gift that I get to be your teacher, so thank you. For those of you that didn't have the pleasure to know Vernon, he was a mentor and a hero to me as well. And he started an amazing media program, which when I was a reporter at ABC 10, I actually had the privilege to get to sit in to some of his classes, and I watched how he inspired students and created passion. Even those that didn't go into the field, I loved how he just made his classroom a welcoming place, and kids learned a lot and met new connections. So it is truly an honor. I'm so honored. I'm so honored to get to do what I do, and thank you, thank you.
Another round of applause for Melissa May.
My goodness, wow.
Let's give Melissa a big hand. Another big round of applause. Since Melissa cannot be here in person, we wanted her husband, Brian May, to come up and accept this award on her behalf.
Thank you. Melissa asked me to read a couple of words on her behalf, and she really, truly wanted to be here tonight, but as you heard, she's actually emceeing the statewide California Distinguished Awards program at Disneyland as we speak, so that's the reason I'm here. I'm here to accept on behalf of my wife, Melissa, who could not be here due to her state education event. She was, as you saw, blown away and thrilled with this honor. She'd like to thank Vernon's family and SEVA for this incredible honor, as well as her students. I know many of them who are here tonight. Congratulations. When starting Intercom's media program 10 years ago, Melissa was privileged to visit Vernon's classroom and the Lighthouse Media Academy that he founded. His impact continues to be an inspiration, as Vernon was masterful at connecting students and engaging them with the media. It is something that all SEVA teachers hope to do and will continue to do in his memory. Thank you very much.
The Vernon Bishop Memorial Award plaque will stay at the SECC warehouse. And Melissa May's name's first. Let's give Vernon and Gail another big round of applause. Please welcome to the stage our next presenters. Zenzine Cortez, reporter from KCRA, NBC affiliate here in Sacramento, and Amani Langston, a student at North Lake TK8 School, presenting the school news story category.
Thank you, Trevor. I'm sure it's an exciting moment for a lot of you guys. I've been watching backstage all the videos, and man, it's some extraordinary work, especially seeing the young creators putting together their packages. Whoever's out in the stands who made Merman Mike.
Did you win?
Yeah, I did, back in the day, but I will say KCRA might use that story. That was a good one. But being here brings back a lot of memories, Amani. Is Toby Johnson in the house? Go Jags. But being here brings back a lot of memories from my middle school and high school.
Did you win?
I did. But I think, going back, I always say, these were some of the best experiences, and I'm super excited. Are you excited to be here?
I am, and I can't wait to get started.
All right, well, let's get started, Amani. The school news story category recognizes the best individual news story produced by a student. This is a new category this year, and entries had to be story produced on its own or as part of a school newscast.
Let's check out the finalists in K2 third school news category. Skelly Scoop, Sunrise Elementary. The judges did not award an honorable mention, but did choose a SEVA winner, and that is Skelly Scoop, produced by C. Ling of Sunrise Elementary. C created this video to highlight kindness, responsibility, school spirit, and smart choices in a fun, spooky way that makes learning exciting. And here's C's video.
Today we have a fantastic story about someone special, our very own classroom, Skeleton Skelly. That's right, Skelly's been showing up all over the school.
And congratulations, C. Come on, join us to the stage to accept your award.
Hi everyone, I'd like to thank SECC for giving our class this award. We are really happy and excited. I made Skelly News to have fun but also to make other people smile. We worked together, asked questions, and shared our ideas. Skelly helped us be creative and have fun learning. I hope this news made people laugh and feel happy. Thank you to Mr. Harding for helping me and to my friends for being in this video. Thank you.
Now for the 4 to 6 age group in the school news story category, let's take a look at the finalists.
MTV News, Saving Salmon, Del Paso Manor Elementary. Lunar New Year, Ellen Pfeiffer Elementary. Mr. Matsumoto, Ellen Pfeiffer Elementary. Gaga Ball, Albert Schweitzer Elementary.
Judges did choose an honorable mention and a SEVA winner in this group. The honorable mention goes to Mr. Matsumoto, produced by Daniel Alemu of Ellen Pfeiffer Elementary. Daniel said the purpose of his story was to introduce a new teacher at his school. Here's Daniel's news story entry.
What was one of your favorite things to do as a child?
My favorite things to do, and still in that 5 to 7 range, I think I was a big reader at that point in my life. And as much as I like playing outside, I also really enjoyed fantasy books.
So we have Addison here to accept the award. Addison, here you go.
I would like to thank Mr. Matsumoto for letting me interview him. I'd like to thank Ms. Rochelle and Ms. Akasagawa for being great teachers. I'd like to also thank Joey for helping me and Jewel. Yeah.
Now for the SEVA winner, and that award goes to MTV News Saving Salmon. Produced by Olivia Salone and Peyton of Del Paso Manor Elementary. Let's see what their story is about.
Students from Miss Muncie's 3rd grade class went to the Sacramento Nimbus Fish Hatchery. They went for a very important reason. Salmon are in danger, and we need to help. The salmon population is rapidly decreasing, and it will continue if we don't do something to help.
Olivia, Stallone, and Payton, please join us onto the stage to accept your award. And here's your guys' award.
We did not expect to win again. This is crazy. Yeah, but we just want to thank our media teacher, Miss Darrow, and we also want to thank the 3rd graders for letting us interview them. And we also want to thank our parents for driving us around to all the places multiple times. So yeah, thank you. Just thank you for everything.
Nicely done. 2 awards. Now we go to the 7th and 8th grade group. Let's meet our finalists.
STEAM News Story, Will Rogers Middle School. M2 News, Save SEVA, Mary Hill Elementary and Middle School. Scooter Laws News Story, Toby Johnson Middle School. Every Minute Counts, Catherine L. Albiani Middle School. Ruby Bridges, W.E. Mitchell Middle School.
The judges gave both a SEVA and honorable mention. The honorable mention goes to M2 News Save SEVA, produced by Chelsea Articani and Kaylana Ladado of Mary Hill Elementary. Their story addresses the funding situation of this event and SECC. Let's take a look.
On September 17th, the Sacramento People's Commission was scheduled to vote on whether to continue supporting SECC and the SEVA program. With only a few days' notice, SECC Executive Director Aaron Heinrich and his team rallied support through emails and social media, asking families and students to speak up.
Alrighty, Kaylana, here's your award.
So, my partner Chelsea is not able to be here today, so I'm gonna also accept this on her behalf. But we decided that Miss Lodato, our tech teacher, just was had this story on the board, and it was when we first walked in, we saw it, and we were like, oh my gosh, there's a problem. We need to get that story. And so we got that story because me and her we love SEVA. I've been attending it this is my 3rd year now, and she's attended it once before and was not able to make it today, and is actually, I'm pretty sure, watching it on the TV right now. But we want to thank our text teacher, our parents, and most of all, SEVA, who has been such a big influence on our life. Thank you.
Now for the winner of the School News category in 7th to 8th grade group, Scooter Laws News Story. Which is produced by Ellen Kelly, Toby Johnson Middle School. Ellen said her story is meant to inform students about the dangers and laws surrounding e-bikes and e-scooters. Let's take a look at Scooter Laws News Story.
Good morning, Jags. I'm here with news on campus. Last Thursday, you may have noticed police officers in a news van outside of Student Services. Why were they here? What were they doing, you may ask? Well, Jags, I got the answer for you. They were here to inform the school about the dangers of e-scooters and e-bikes.
And here's your award, Ellen.
I love you too. Hello, my name's Ellen. I did not expect this to happen. Thank you so much to the entire TJTV crew and to my teacher, Miss Ganser. They pushed me so far and taught me everything I know now, and I appreciate them so much. I want to say thank you to my dad for driving me to school like every morning, and
I want to say thank you to my mom for always pushing me, and for my brother for watching my packages, and to my entire extended family for encouraging me and pushing me to be where I am now. And thank you so much to SECC for making this entire award show and for funding all the schools. And thank you so much.
Now moving on to the 9th through 12th grade school news category. And here are all the finalists. San Juan Magazine, Casa Roble, Fundamental High School. King of the Court Recap, Casa Roble, Fundamental High School. Roro's Last Game, Intercom High School. Basketball News Story, Galt High School. In this category, the judges awarded an honorable mention and a SEVA. The honorable mention goes to Roro's Last Game, produced by Luke Davis and Grayson Gasper of the Intercom High. This is a look at the Sac Republic of soccer fans love and their longtime captain playing his last game. Here's their story.
On October 21st, 2025, Captain Rodrigo Lopez officially announced his retirement on the Sacramento Republic website. Today is not only the last regular season game for the club before playoffs, but also the last regular season game for the captain as well.
Congratulations to you both. Luke and Grayson, please join us onto the stage to accept your award.
Luke and Grayson aren't here, but we will hold their award for them. One more round of applause for their work. Okay, we're down to the last one in this category, the SEVA winner in the 9th to 12th grade group. And the winner is Basketball News Story, produced by Dana Godinez of Galt High School. Dana's story is about the JV girls basketball team at Galt High School. Let's take a look.
Last week, Galt JV girls basketball won their championship, holding at first place. This is a great victory since JV hasn't come in first in a very long time. Let's hear from the winners on how they feel and how they did.
Dana could not make it tonight, but one more round of applause for her work.
Great work, everyone. And Denton, it was really fun presenting with you.
Amani, thank you. You've been a great co-presenter. It's been an honor to present alongside you. Let's get Trevor back up here, shall we?
Yes.
All right.
Let's give our presenters one more big round of applause. Great job, everybody, so far. Great job. On to our next category, which is the school newscast. Unlike any other category, this is an entire newscast, and I know how much work that takes. It's a team to make it happen, am I right? And I know that these are big wins when you win this one. So, presenting the awards to this category is Ryan Brown, the former chair of the Sacramento Metropolitan Cable Television Commission, and Sophia Jacinto, a student from North Lake TKA. Please welcome Ryan and Sophia to the stage.
Thank you so much, Trevor, and good evening, everybody. I hope you've been enjoying these awards as much as I have, and I had the privilege of presenting last year. I've been looking forward to this year's since last year, and Sophia, I'm looking forward to presenting with you tonight.
Thank you, Ryan. It's an honor to present with you and to be a part of an event that means so much to all of us.
Well, let's just get to it then, shall we? So there were no entries in the K to 3rd grade group, but there were in the 4th to 6th grade age group in this category. Let's see who our finalists are. Oh, thank God.
TJE News, Theater, Judo, and Nature. Interview 2, Arcade Fundamental Middle School. TJE News, Episode 3, The History of TJE, Theodore Judah Elementary. Wildcat Weekly, Albert Schweitzer Elementary. Wildcat Weekly 2, Albert Schweitzer Elementary.
Now, the judges did not award an honorable mention in this age group, but they did choose a SEVA. And the SEVA tonight goes to TJE News, the history of TJE, produced by the Theodore Judah News crew. They said this episode dives into the history of Theodore Judah Elementary, which opened in 1951 and is the oldest operating elementary school in the Folsom Cordova Unified School District. Here's a clip from that newscast.
Hello, my name is Arif, and what's your name?
My name's Tom.
Hello, Tom. I have a few questions for you about Folsom. My first question was, how was Theodore Judah when you were in kindergarten?
A lot of it looks the same as it did when I was in kindergarten.
All right, let's have the team come up and accept their award. Would someone like to say a few words?
I didn't really prepare anything, but thanks to the TJE News crew, everybody here, hi. Thanks to everybody's parents, the teachers, and basically just thanks to everybody who supported us, and yeah, thanks.
Awesome. Congratulations again. And now for the 7th to 8th grade group in the school newscast category. Let's see who our finalists are.
First things first. Episode 4, Winter Wonderland Spectacular, Catherine L. Albioni Middle School. The Roots, Season 3, Episode 4, Miwok Middle School. Nightly News, KNTV, Episode 48B, Joseph Kerr Middle School. M2 News, Season 6, Episode 2, Mary Hale Elementary and Middle School.
Those were all incredible. So the judges gave an honorable mention and a SEVA in the 7th to 8th grade group, and the honorable mention goes to Episode 4, The Winter Wonderland Spectacular, produced by KAMS-TV of Catherine Albioni Middle School. Now that news team describes this as an example of what is played every Monday to educate Albioni students and staff about what's going on campus. Let's take a look at a clip from their newscast.
Hey Falcons! I'm Athena. And I'm Roy. Nice to meet you again! Athena, do you remember what the name of the segment is? It's the Chili Calendar.
Can we get we got the KAMS-TV team up here to accept their award. Would one of you like to say a few words?
I just want to say thank you for the SEVA, and thank you to Mrs. McNeil, our awesome CMC teacher. I don't know why she didn't come up here with us. She's one of our most favorite teachers ever. We really love her. I just love how our episode shows our creativity, and it shows all of our leadership and stuff. So thank you to SEVA, and thank you to Mrs. McNeil for teaching us everything we know about video.
Nice job to all of you. Now, for the winner in the 7th to 8th grade school newscast category, first things first. Austin Tell, Kian Wagon, Lucas Tang, and Rainier Rafiq of Toby Johnson Middle School. The team describes their entry as an example of a newscast that is shown every Monday at their school to educate students and staff about what is going on in their school. Here's a clip from Spectacular.
Good morning, Toby Johnson. Today is Wednesday, January 28th, and it's first period.
That means it's time for our morning show, First Things First, on TJTV. I'm Ellen.
And I'm Finn, and this is Toby the Jaguar.
Now here's Oliver with the weather.
Hello, I'm back.
Johnson Middle School. Like at many other schools, the TJTV crew wakes up before any other kids' alarms go off and puts together a show of morning announcements. We've been doing this every day except for Wednesdays since the beginning of the year, and our goal has always been to bring a bit of happiness and life to the students of our school. Even though we are severely sleep deprived, doing our show is such a joy, and I don't think any of us expected it to go this far. I want to thank the entire TJTV crew, I can't say words, who trained me, accepted me, and made every morning one to look forward to. We have truly become amazing friends, and we work hard to make this show something to be proud of. We all want to thank our parents for encouraging us and driving us to school every morning. We want to thank our amazing teacher, Miss Ganser, She has been the coolest, most hardworking teacher on campus who always pushes us to do our best. And finally, we all want to thank SECC for putting on this entire award show, for funding all these incredible programs, and for giving so many kids an opportunity to shine. Thank you so much. And remember, make today your best day yet.
Really nice work, all of you guys in this category.
And it's time to move on to the 9th to 12th grade age group in the school newscast category. Let's see who our finalists are.
Tiger Talk 9/11, Indercombe High School. Broadcast February 2nd, 2026. Happy February. Casa Roble Fundamental High School. DC Daily Broadcast. Delcampo High School. Episode 1. Galt High School.
All right, so the judges chose an honorable mention and a SEVA winner in this category. And our honorable mention in the 9th to 12th grade age group in the school newscast category is Tiger Talk 9/11, produced by Tanaya Safi and Juhi Parikh of Indercombe High. This particular newscast emphasizes the ongoing commitment their school has to honoring the victims and the heroes of 9/11. Here's a quick clip from this newscast.
It is Public Safety's 7th annual stair climb at Indercombe. 9/11 was a hard time in American history. Here at Indercombe, our public safety and Tiger family remember this day by climbing 65 flights of stairs in full gear.
To remember the firefighters that came to the rescue during 9/11.
All right, we got Tanaya and Juhi here to accept their award.
Thank you so much for this wonderful award, and we would love to thank the whole crew that participated in this. This newscast in particular was to thank all the work that our public safety team does to honor those that fought in 9/11 and the history of that significant event.
We woke up early at 6 a.m., but it was so worth it. We are so grateful to honor the heroes of 9/11 at Indercombe High School and now at SEVA's. We would like to say thank you to SECC and our media teacher, Miss May,
as well as the Public Safety Department at Indercombe High School, and our classmates as part of the Tiger Talk crew. Thank you again so much, and we really appreciate this award.
Absolutely amazing work, both of you. And Sophia, ready to announce the SEVA winner for this group?
I sure am. So the winner is Broadcast February 2nd, 2026, or Happy February, produced by Wilson Pollock, Ashton Holcomb, Matt Batsianis, and Sarah Cherry of Casa Roble Fundamental High. They said that knowing what is going on around their school is important for students. This newscast covers everything from new trends to competitions. Let's take a look at their entry.
Good morning, Casa. Welcome back to Casa Row Live. I'm Matt, and I'm here with co-anchor Sarah.
I hope you all had a relaxing weekend. It's Cassava week, and we have a lot to cover, so let's get this broadcast started.
Cassava is coming up this Saturday. Tickets are on sale now for $20.
Great work, you guys. Wilson, Ashton, Matt, and Sarah, please come up to accept your award.
First and foremost, I'd just like to thank our awesome teacher, Mrs. Batsianis, for all the help building this program from the ground up. I'd also like to thank everybody who's a part of our crew, and it's been a ride, guys. I'm going to miss you all next year, so thank you.
So congratulations to everybody who entered the school newscast category. The work we saw here tonight is truly inspiring, and I think we may be seeing many of these students working in newsrooms around here somewhere in the future. Sophia, it was wonderful being able to present with you tonight.
Thank you, Ryan. I enjoyed presenting with you too.
Trevor, you want to come on back out and take over? He's back here somewhere.
Thank you, Ryan and Sophia. How's everyone doing? It's been a long night. Take a 20-second, stand up for a second, stretch really quick. Everybody stand up, just stretch. And okay, sit down. And does that feel good? The PSA category is the only category that has a time limit. And I'm telling you, I know that time limit is strict. What is the time limit, everybody? Can it be 29? Can it be 31? What does it have to be? Which makes it one of the more difficult videos to make. Please welcome to the stage Eliza Wilbur, Communications Specialist for the San Juan School District, and Anshika Cooker, a student at Intercom High School.
All right, thank you, Trevor. All right, Anshika. We have a pretty big responsibility tonight. We are the last ones between the audience and the rest of the show. Are you ready to do this?
I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
All right. Did you practice that 2-hour musical number that we... Oh, no, I'm just joking. All right. Well, as Trevor said, this is the PSA category, and each entry is no more than 30 seconds long, which is perfect for my attention span. Let's meet the finalists in the K through 3rd grade group.
Why you should wear a helmet, Sunrise Elementary.
The judges did not pick an honorable mention, but they did choose a winner. Why You Should Wear a Helmet, produced by C. Lang and Olive Ussery of Sunrise Elementary. The two producers wanted to teach kids about the safety and rules of wearing a helmet. C and Olive, come on up here to accept your award.
For making this video with me. Thank you for our teachers and our families for helping us and for reminding us to wear our helmets too. We hope our video helps more people to stay safe. We like to thank SEVA for this amazing award. Thank you. Hi everyone, my name is C and this is my friend Olive. Thank you so much for this award. We are really happy and a little bit nervous. We made this video because wearing a helmet is really important. Sometimes people think it's not a big deal, but it can protect your brain, and your brain is very important because that's where all your ideas live. We wanted to make something that kids like us would actually watch and remember. And also, helmets can look cool too. Thank you Mr. Harding and our families for helping us and for reminding us to wear helmets too. Also, thank you SECC for this award. We hope our video helps more people stay safe. Thank you.
Congratulations, C and Olive. Definitely some great advice there.
All right, let's move on to the 4th through 6th grade age group in the PSA category. Here's who made it to the finals.
Cleaning up the American River, Del Paso Elementary. Climate change, James A. McKee Elementary. Beach care, Mary Hill Elementary and Middle School. Anti-bullying, Albert Schweitzer Elementary. Stranger danger, Ellen Pfeiffer Elementary.
All right, and the judges chose an honorable mention and SEVA in this group, and the honorable mention goes to Cleaning Up the American River. Produced by George and Trevor of Del Paso Manor Elementary. They said they wanted to educate people on the importance of keeping the American River clean of trash. Let's see what that looks like.
A clean river means safe water, healthy animals, and a fun place for everyone to enjoy. Do your part, because even small actions can make a big difference. Let's work together to keep the American River clean.
First off, I would like to thank my amazing media teacher, Ms. Dara, for all of her help and support. I'd also like to thank my sisters for acting in my video. And yeah, that's about it.
All right, well done, George and Trevor.
Now for the winner in the 4th through 6th age group for the best PSA. Beach Care, produced by Kyler Brock of Maryhill Elementary and Middle School. Kyler said he wanted to make people aware of keeping beaches and public areas clean. Let's watch.
Every year, more than 7 billion pounds of plastic end up in the ocean. This pollution harms wildlife. Some examples of this could be turtles and seals. Trash can cause wildlife to eat it, block them from resting, or tangle them up. To prevent this, pick up a piece of trash or more and remind a friend not to litter.
Congrats to Kyler. Now brings us to grades 7 through 8 who entered in the PSA category. Let's take a look at the finalists.
Our digital footprint matters. Joseph Kurt Middle School. You're not alone. Catherine L. Albiani Middle School. Don't limit your future. Robert L. McCaffrey Middle School. Texting and driving. Lewis Pasture Fundamental Middle School. Toll of the Screen. Folsom Middle School.
The judges picked an honorable mention and SEVA in this age group. And the honorable mention goes to You're Not Alone by Rory Roach of Catherine L. Albiani Middle School. Rory said his PSA was meant to show that depression isn't always visible and that anyone can suffer from it. Check out his video.
I didn't prepare a script for this one, but all I have to say is thank you to my family. Thank you to Ms. McNeil for opening my eyes to media.
I would like to thank my friends, especially the friends who opened up my eyes to certain topics like this. And I would like to thank the SECC. And that's about it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, congratulations, Rory. Now, on to the finalists in this age group and category. The winner is Our Digital Footprint Matters, produced by Mia Vasquez, Hannah Falk, and Evelyn Riddle of Joseph Kerr Middle School. They said their message was about the importance of pausing before posting and make positive, responsible choices online, which is something I will definitely take home with me tonight. Sounds like good advice. Here's Our Digital Footprint Matters.
Your digital footprint is like glitter. Once it's out there, it stays there. What you post today could affect you when you're applying for a job, college, or even trying out for a team. So remember, guys, post smart. And if you're looking for more information, check out this website.
Hi. I would like to thank SECC, of course, for inspiring me to find a passion in videography and sharing my creativeness with the world. I would love to thank my parents, my mom, and my friend Cashin, who are here today. And I would like to thank the entire KTV crew who could not be here, but they inspire me so much every day to keep going. And I especially want to thank my teachers, Mrs. Knoll and Mrs. Link, for always having supported me. And yeah.
Okay, we're down to the last set of awards. The 9th to 12th grade group in the PSA category. Before we announce this group, thank you to all of you who have stayed through until now. It means a lot to us and to the students waiting for the final announcement. So congratulations to you guys. All right, you want to take it from here?
Absolutely, thank you. Here are the finalists in the 9th through 12th grade PSA category.
Emergency Fund, Sacramento High School. Your Color Within, Franklin High School. Banana Peel Effect, Franklin High School. ARP PSA, El Camino Fundamental High School. Loss, El Camino Fundamental High School. Drunk Driving Kills, Del Campo High School. Royal Flush, Pleasant Grove High School.
So, the judges picked 2 honorable mentions and a winner. And the first honorable mention goes to Your Color Within, produced by Mina Cucker of Franklin High School. Mina said her PSA is meant to help those who have a close friend or a loved one struggling with thoughts of suicide and how they can help them. Here's Mina's video.
Have you ever felt worried that a friend was thinking about suicide? Have you noticed them isolating themselves? Or not enjoying the things they used to? Or even acting a little different than before? If you're worried, don't be afraid to ask.
Mina, please come on up here and accept your award. Congratulations again. Now moving on to the second honorable mention, which goes to Banana Peel Effect, produced by Hannah Gong, also of Franklin High School. Hannah said her PSA shows the impact of garbage on our environment and the benefits of composting. Let's see how that works.
Stop! You know you're helping produce methane, right? What? When you throw your food scraps into a normal garbage bin, bacteria breaks them down into landfill and produces harmful greenhouse gas. Instead, compost them or throw them in your garden.
Congratulations.
Okay, we are down to the last award. Is everyone excited? All right, well, before I announce the next one, here's that 2-hour musical number I promised. All right, so the winner of the SEVA in the 9th through 12th grade group for PSA is Drunk Driving Kills, produced by Suhey Martinez and Emily Van Natty of Del Campo High. Go Cougars. They said their PSA highlights the deadly effects of drinking and driving. Let's watch.
So unfortunately, our winners are not here, but they would like to thank SECC, Comcast, and Sacramento Cable Company. Thank you.
All right, that is it for us. It was great presenting with you.
Thank you, Elijah, and it was great presenting with you too. Let's turn it back over to Trevor.
Before we go tonight, we do have one more award to get on in just a moment. But first of all, let's give a big round of applause to all of our presenters tonight. Teachers, if you're here tonight in the audience, please stand up right now. All of our teachers in the audience, stand up. Your teaching skills, creativity, confidence, and let's be honest, probably a few hours of settling a lot of issues along the way help make possible the work that we see tonight. Thank you, teachers, for everything you do, and don't forget to pick up your final certificates backstage after the event. Let's hear from our teachers. And how about those parents, all the parents in the audience, stand up! Let's hear from the parents! Take a look at what your media is doing tonight here at SEVA 2026. That doesn't happen without your support, your encouragement, and probably a few rides to filming locations because they don't drive. Let's applaud our parents one more time. And to our SEVA judges, everything in the audience, thank you for the time and care that you put into reviewing all these projects. I can't imagine how difficult it was to go through hundreds of entries to come up with one final winner. And finally, we could not thank the group that truly makes this happen. Everybody in this auditorium, stand up to the SECC staff and student volunteers. I know you recognize you here, but this video doesn't happen without you. Months of work and leading up tonight. Let's give our entire SECC crew a giant round of applause. Okay, if you want to relive tonight's experience or see anything you missed, tune in tomorrow on Comcast Channel 21 at 4:30 p.m. for the winner's reel. And don't forget to subscribe to the SECC YouTube channel to see all of your hard work and tonight's show. But wait, there's one last award. The person that did the most hashtagging tonight wins a swag bag. Is 916 Maker Mom in the audience? Wait, you have to be present to win. Is the Sherry Berry here? Oh, there's 916 Maker Mom. Let's hear for 916 Maker Mom. And one last thing, whether you won an award tonight or not, keep telling your stories and keep being creative. Thank you for being here. Enjoy the food truck, grab a treat, and have a fun stage trip. And see all of you next year.